Hello to my busty bays and D Cups and Ups girlies. This is the D Cups and Ups podcast. This is the safest space on the planet for all the fly busty ladies of the world. This is your host, your girl, Jordan. And today, I'm going to be talking about shooting my shot. So as you know, we have a clothing brand called Ankh&Lotus. And Ankh&Lotus is the D Cups and Ups brand. It's the Busty Girl brand. It's the brand for all the busty girls. So my brand and D Cups and Ups podcast, they go hand in hand. Okay. And as we're developing this collection, it's taking a little minute. That's okay. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. Jordan wasn't built in a day. Okay. Period. I always like to envision who I would like to be our brand ambassador. So it's a few girls that when I see them, I just automatically see Ankh&Lotus on their bodies, because I'm like, yep, she will rock Ankh&Lotus. She will be perfect. She fits with the brand. She's in alignment with the brand. And yes, I have reached out to these women. I'm constantly thinking about who I would want to model, and not just model, but be a brand ambassador for Ankh&Lotus. And some of my fave girlies right now are No Ordinary Noir, Slayer Gang. That girl, this girl be having me cracking up, okay? And her Nisha. I hope I'm saying her name right. I think I am. If you don't live under a rock, then you know who these ladies are. I'm giving out names. We shouting the girls out today, okay? Each one of these women are certainly a part of the D Cups and Ups. Literally, they're busted girls just like me. Now, if you know somebody, definitely go ahead and deliver this episode to them, okay? Shameless plug. I'm manifesting projects and promos and campaigns. Oh my. So let's start. Slayer Gang. Girl, what can I say? This woman be having me in tears. She is a brand ambassador for one of my favorite skincare brands, Saw XO. And that's how I got on her radar. That's how I started to learn who she was. And I fell in love immediately because I'm like, she's hilarious. And if you know me, you know I love to laugh. Comedy is one of my favorite things. And this girl is not only funny, but she has a powerful story, and just seeing her journey from where she started to where she is now, it's a beautiful thing. So when I first seen her, I was like, okay, wait a minute. I love this girl. She funny as hell. And I also took another good look at her, and I was like, okay, now wait a minute. She got Thelma and Louise sitting on her chest just like me. So instantly we became best friends in my head, right? So Taylor is just, I believe that's her real name. Taylor's her real name. She's just a brand ambassador, and she has her own brand. She's an amazing makeup artist. In fact, I took both of her classes because at the time, all I was capable of doing when it came to makeup is just my eyebrows and my eyelashes. So I am currently learning how to beat my face, courtesy of Slayer Gang, Miss Taylor. So I always like to imagine Taylor making one of her hilarious videos in our clothes, talking about how they lift the tatas up, something like that, you know. Now I have reached out to her. She didn't respond yet, but that's okay, because when the time is right, the time is gonna be right. And this is why it's important to speak what you want into existence. Things take time, okay? But Taylor, hey girl, when you ready, I got the dresses ready. Just tell me which color we thinking, and we gonna work it out, okay? Now for the next girly, No Ordinary Noir. Her name, you know what? I am not 100% sure how to pronounce her name, and what I'm not about to do is get on this here recording and mess up her name. That's what I'm not about to do. But it does start with an A. Actually, it's, I'm gonna spell it out. It's Aching. I believe she's Kenyan. So if anybody knows how to pronounce Kenyan names, let me know in the comments, and we gonna get it together, because what I'm not about to do is butcher this young woman's name. Okay. But girl, this woman brings me so much joy. She is fine. She is bubbly. She's well moisturized. She's gorgeous. Just everything about her. I think I first seen her maybe, I think it was back during the pandemic in 2020, and I just started seeing her videos, and she calls herself the tantalizing queen, honey, and she ain't never lied, okay? Everything about her is fabulous. She'll motivate you. She calls you bestie. Like, again, another one of my besties in my head, right? It's just good vibes. So if you ever on Instagram, which you probably are right now, No Ordinary Noir, that's her name on there. Just give her a follow, because you're going to see what I mean. Her bubbly personality and pure confidence and her fabulousness is exactly who the Ankh&Lotus woman is. I can see her now, okay, in some fly ass shades and one of them beautiful headdresses and a body dress. I can see, I'm seeing it right now. You may not see the vision, but I see vision, and that's all that matters. The girl is fly, okay, because here over at Ankh&Lotus, ain't no hiding behind big ass shirts over here, okay? We fly busty girlies over here. And my girl, she's a fly busty girl. She's a fashion model, okay? She's a socialite. She's that girl. And the body dress, her in the body dress, y'all, they a match made in heaven, okay? Yes, I can see that white up against her skin, or maybe yellow. Ooh, you know what? Maybe like a hot pink. Matter of fact, I want you to visualize with me real quick. First, what I want you to do is I want you to go on Instagram, and I want you to type in No Ordinary Noir. Look her up. I'm going to give you a second. Seconds up. Now I want you to go to Ankh&Lotus's page, and I want you to look at the body dress. I'm going to give you a second. Seconds up. All right. And I want you to picture with me now. Okay. Picture her in the wrap dress, the body dress, draped in extravagant like duster, like a beautiful robe, colorful robe, and some fly ass sunglasses. And picture her telling us how we should be showing up for ourselves that day. Yep. I just wanted to, bring y'all into my thought process of how I be visualizing. So, yeah. Hey, baby, just get your people to speak to my people, okay? Let's make it happen, all right? Now, we have her Nisha, okay? Q's Lil Kim.
Oh, short, won't you go get a bag of the lethal? I'll be undressed in the bra all see-through.
Her Nisha is this beautiful girl. She always is getting these fly ass hairstyles from like the 90s, and her mom is always doing her hair in the videos, and she always has like, she just looks like she looks like a it girl from the 90s. Like, she just has that look down packed. Like, it seems like it's, when I see her content, like it's like I'm looking in the past, right? But in the best way possible, because the girl is she that girl when it comes to the outfits. She be on point. And so when I see her, I'm like, okay. When I picture her getting her hair done, right? And then going from that, and then putting on some Ankh&Lotus and styling it together. I can see how she would put that together real cute, real nice. Yes, giving it a 90s flair. I would love to see that too. So what I need y'all to do also, I need you to make sure that you go to every single one of these girlies' pages. I need you to go to Slayer Gang's page, No Ordinary Noir's page, and her Nisha's page. Okay, I'm probably going to put the spelling in the caption somewhere in the show note. If you're not following them, you're not following Ankh&Lotus, what are you doing? But this is a year of speaking it into existence. It's not even just this year. Every year, every day, speak things into existence. The things that you want to happen, the things that you see for yourself happening, speak it into existence. I'm already calling it. I have been putting these ladies on my mood board. I already see them in certain styles. I already see them in certain campaigns. I see them in my head. Is that a little creepy? Don't care. Because listen, okay, you got to see it to believe it. Okay. Another thing I love about these three women is they're all fabulous. They're all busty, but they're all different. They have many different aspects about themselves. And that's the thing about Ankh&Lotus. The Ankh&Lotus woman is, she's multifaceted. She's dynamic. It's not just one look, right? So we have a girl who is, she enjoys the 90s. She enjoys the styles of the 90s. She enjoys old school 90s hip hop, R&B. Then we have the girl who is funny, who is just full of life. Then we have the girl who is a model. She is a socialite. She's also full of joy and full of life, and she speaks life into her friends and her family and her followers. And then another thing that we need to mention is, if you go on Slayer Gang's page, she gonna give you the word, okay? She can open up that Bible, honey, and she is going to speak that word. We love a holy and sanctified girly, okay? We love that too. But this is the whole reason for this podcast, y'all. I'm shooting my shot. Yes, I am. Like I said, if you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, send this podcast right on over to them. All you gotta do is tag them. All you gotta do is let them know. You know what I'm saying? Hey girl, listen to this podcast. It's free. It's on Spotify. It's on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? It's on YouTube. Let this be a lesson. I'm not ashamed to shoot my shot. You don't be ashamed to shoot your shot. Let me ask you something. What is it that you want? What do you want to happen in your life? Shoot your shot. That's what I'm telling you. Shoot your shot. Before we close out, I just want to remind my busty girlies, make sure that wherever you're listening to this, that you're sitting up straight, that your posture is correct, because you know those big old boobs that you got on your chest, it can be weighing down on your spine and your neck. Okay, so make sure that you're checking your posture throughout the day. This is your reminder. All right. And I also want to remind you to stay connected with us. Follow us on the D Cups and Ups podcast on all platforms. I want you to stay connected with us and our Busty Girl brand, Ankh&Lotus, that will be launching very, very soon. We working on it. I promise it's coming. I promise. Follow us on Ankh&Lotus on all platforms. We're everywhere. TikTok, X, IG, Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest. We're everywhere. Okay. And also, make sure that you're on the wait list. If you want a body dress, make sure that you're on the wait list to be first notified of our first collection, Wrapped. Head to our site at www.ankhandlotus.com and reserve your spot. Good night.